Hello everybody, my name is Buster Smith off of Sports Talk. Yesterday night I told you that I was going to have Pedigo on with us today to talk about baseball and football. So that's what I tell you here. Say hey, Tanner.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Let's talk about baseball. I've been covering the Boston Red Sox. He's been covering the Atlanta Braves. So before I talk about the Boston Red Sox, I want to hear his opinion on the Atlanta Braves. What is your opinion, Tanner, on that?
Well, I think the Atlanta Braves have gotten really better since the past few years. I mean, I've stepped back and watching, progress. When they started Johnson Mold and, Andrew Jones and all, and Chipper Jones especially, on that one 2006, I believe, team, which is probably, I think, the best they've had since they got started. But, after that, after they all the good players left, I think they started to decline, and since Chipper left, I think those people got motives like, hey, he's gone, so I can step in and be the next best player who's on this staff. And I've really been impressed with Freddie Freeman here lately because he's been getting, all his home runs, his play, and also not a lot of nice catches first. And two batters on the one I real quick first before I let you talk is Evan Gaddis, who plays left field, and Chris Johnson, who I believe is the shortstop or third baseman, one of them, so I'm not very familiar on their positions, but I watched the game last Sunday against the Phillies, and Evan Gaddis up there, his back left-handed, the first field up there, and swung at a pitch opposite field, so 400 and I think 13 yards, until the back little patio thing. So that's the longest home run of the season out of all the teams. And Johnson has also been hitting a lot of home runs. Not as far, but he does have, his home run numbers are up there in the top.
Yeah, my team's the Boston Red Sox. His favorite team's the Atlanta Braves. I like the Boston Red Sox. And what I've seen out of them so far, they just won't give up. They could be down, losing real bad, and they'll just come right back up. They got that energy. They get energy from the fans. And when they start getting pumped up, that's when the game changes tremendously. We beat, let's see. Let me get it on my pod here real quick. I had it in my head. I just lost it. Like, he was talking about the Braves. They won 6-1 against the Marlins. So, they're doing real good. And some people said, well, the Marlins wasn't really a challenge. And, I don't care.
I agree with that.
Huh?
I agree with the Marlins are really a challenge. At times they can kind of be okay, but they're not really a very challenging team, in my opinion.
Last night when I tuned in, I wasn't able to finish the game, so I'm going to ask Tanner if he did. The Red Sox was trailing the Rays 2-1. Did the Red Sox ever come back from that?
I'm checking it right now. Just a second, I can find that out for you.
Alright. We're going to start doing something. We're going to switch from baseball while he gets the score for that game. We're going to...
I got it right now.
You got it? Alright.
The Red Sox did not come back, and the Rays beat them 4-3. And it's some of the stats here. And saying that there was, I believe, it's showing 30 home runs for the Boston Red Sox. And it's saying fairly doubles and singles and triples. And I see one home run for the Rays. But, I watched a little bit of that. It wasn't like I don't know how to explain it, but it wasn't like a very challenging game. Or like a laid-back kind of game.
Yeah. Boston Red Sox has been doing good. We lost that game, but I think after losing that game 3-4, I think the Boston Red Sox is going to come back when they play again. I think they're going to come back and they're really just going to impress everybody. All right, we're going to switch from baseball now to football. We're going to start doing something here on Sports Talk on YouTube. We're going to be doing Player of the Day. Some of these players might might be retired now. Some of these football players might still be playing. But let's go ahead. Jamal Lewis plays for the Baltimore Ravens. He had 45 touchdowns in his career. His receiving yards is 160. He stands 5'11". He weighs 245 pounds. He was born on August 26, 1979. He was round 1 pick, and he went to Tennessee for college. Jamal Lewis, I remember him. Yeah, I remember him playing. What do you think about Jamal Lewis, Tanner?
Well, I think that's a very rare thing that not only plays for the Baltimore Ravens, which is a very talented team. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of them, but let alone have been, a good player comes to Tennessee every once in a while is common. But having looked at pros, that's just something different. I mean, like, we have Hank Manning, one of the best quarterbacks in football history, both college and NFL. But we also had Eric Gaines, which I know a bunch of people who are Tennessee fans remember him from, his college days. But he also went and played for the Redskins after that for a little bit. He didn't really get a lot of playing time, but he was on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Eric, where's my first name? Here's the safety year or two back. His name is Eric something. I can't remember it. I completely forgot his name. Anyway, yeah, he's a good defensive safety, but Jamal Lewis, I think, other than Peyton Manning, was the best player to come out of Tennessee.
Yeah, I agree with you. I remember Jamal Lewis playing for Tennessee, and he was pretty good. Well, he started before I was able to remember, but I remember seeing him in videos, and I remember hearing him, I remember hearing about him, and he just had tremendous stats, He's probably one of my favorite football players of all time, so that's why I pulled the card out to show you guys. Right here is a picture of Jamal Lewis, one of the greatest players to come out of Tennessee. Alright, well, we're about to run out of time, but before I go off, I want to talk about something that's really struck NFL news lines. So let's go ahead. Levante David, the linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was fined $7,875 for a late hit on a quarterback. To me, that is ridiculous. Yes, I mean, it was a late hit and it was illegal, but then again, it's football. And what I seen, I think it was a mistake. I've seen video of it, and I think it was a mistake. And, they lost that game because of that play. I think that's punishment enough, I wouldn't want to go into that locker room and hear that coach yelling at me because of that. What is your thoughts, Tanner?
Yeah, I agree. That's just too much. I mean, I could see maybe a couple $100 fine. Like in NASCAR, you get a wreck, you very someone purpose, you pay fine or whatever, but you don't have to $8,000 fine. I mean, I just thinking when he told me that last year was watching one of the Lions games. Like I never heard her facing, but Matthew Stafford had stayed a pass off and intercepted. Like far downfield, and he's standing there waiting for it to come back, and he had turned. He was watching around and something left, and he turned to set to the right. That's how he done someone with a tackle him, and his eyes got, huge. You can see like grow, and he got drilled. They didn't say anything about it.
Yep.
Because he had a chance to move, and he has the right hit and everything, or not a right hit, but he's defenseless, but he didn't separate and get fined. He got flagged, so he didn't get fined.
Yeah, I just think that's ridiculous. Well, folks, we're gonna be going off hill in a minute, but before I go off, I want to ask you all to post a comment underneath each one of my videos when you see it. Tell me how I'm doing. What should I improve on? What am I doing wrong? I want to know how I'm doing on these videos. Tanner will be joining us every week to...
I will try to.
Yeah, he'll try to. He's got baseball most of the time to go play, so we'll try to get him on the air. But if he can't, I'll be on here. But folks, that should be about it. This is Buster Smith. He can't hear me, but this is Buster Smith. That's Tanner Pedigo with Sports Talk. Thank you all for watching. God bless you and your family.